as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that could set him on his way. DiMarco.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Camavinga. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Mateus. Camavinga. That is lovely. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Nice looking ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now this could be... Tries a shot! And they're back on the ball again. And they've got rid. Mateus. Berbatov. Mateus. Always onto this.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's DiMarco. Pass is just off target. Argentina still without a single shot on target. DiMarco. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Berbatov! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a shot! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's DiMarco. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Goal chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now he's off and running.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Olise. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mateus. DiMarco. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Jordan Henderson. Mateus. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's DiMarco. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Knocks it into space. Rice. And it's DiMarco. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. DiMarco. Camavinga tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise. And that's a... And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso. Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of...
He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance here to counter. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro clears. Can he get it through? Casemiro gets it clear. Played back. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Jordan Henderson, passing is crisp and sharp. Short changes him with that pass. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Oh, can he get onto this? Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great defending, strong and determined. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's been slipped through, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio en Argentina. Número
It's their
10.
second corner of the game.
Número 5. Entran número 41. Número 9. Cambio.
Gets his head on it! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Owen, he's found a way through. Now it's Rice. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can... He's tried one! So their fourth corner of the game. Bullish header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Owen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearers.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Argentina go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Knocks it out wide. And this is Neymar. Mateus! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Neymar. Adriano, he's picked his way through. Zanetti gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar aimed beyond the defence.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Zico. Quality ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Neymar. Marmouche is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.